We are back here at Bristol Motor Speedway, of course, with CareerQuest TN's Culinary Challenge. This is the 4th year of this event, and as we said, these students are judged on a variety of different things, and of course, one of those is how the food tastes. And we are here with 3 very blessed people today because we have the tasting judges here with us. We want to introduce, of course, some very familiar faces. We've got Chef James Allen here, of course, with Blackthorn Club. Next to him, we have Chef Anthony Lastra with Morrison and Ballad. And then over here we've got Chef Tony Mamarella, of course, with Food City. All 3 of them have been part of the event since it began. Chef Mamarella, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about how this challenge has grown over the years and what you've seen.
You know, it's just unique to see how much the students have actually grown and how much the program was. The first year we did it, nobody kind of knew what we were expecting. I don't think we knew what we were expecting. And now there's kind of some organization and there's some different techniques, and we've changed the food a little bit, and the level and the quality really has grown.
And then Chef Lastra, what about you? What has this experience been like for you?
Well, I think over the 4 years that we've had now, that the students' drive has been impeccable. They keep wanting to do better and better, and you can see the passion that each single one of them has to want to succeed. So it's good to look to the future of what's coming down the pipeline in our business.
And it's fun to watch them. Of course, all these different sounds. You can hear the sauteing. You can hear the sounds like they're blending over there. And for you being part of this and getting to see it and then taste it and see that presentation, what's it been like?
I mean, it's just inspirational, honestly. You know, we walk out of this and we just have new ideas. We have new energy because they invigorate us, and that's just so important.
And so this afternoon, tell me a little bit about how that tasting goes.
We gained a lot of weight.
You eat everything on your plate?
Well, yeah, so I mean, we try to eat, we try to taste every little bite, components, and then all together. We discuss it. We say, hey, this hit, this missed, and then from there we get a score. So.
It's got to be a lot of fun. And as you've been tasting over the last couple of years, what have you been experiencing? What are your thoughts?
Well, some of the plating is just been amazing that they did for being such young students of the business. They're plating some of the different flavors that they're incorporating have been really impressive.
Yeah,
and of course,
the presentation. I remember one. They actually had the bowl, everything in there, and then they poured the ramen broth on top. Yeah. And it was such a cool presentation. It's just that level of execution that you see these kids doing.
And we see these kids, we're just looking kind of right behind us, and you can see they're kind of working on that soup, Chef Tony. They're also working on the appetizer, and then they've got that entree. There's a lot that goes into this 3-course meal.
There really is. Trying to produce 3 courses from start, and I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes, really takes a lot of teamwork. You can see they're all starting to work together, and that really helps drive this whole competition and really emphasizes what kitchens are really about.
And of course, they're all given the same ingredients, so the competition is very fair. And I understand today, working with red snapper.
Yes, they all have red snapper. They have broccoletti, butternut squash, and then we throw them a little bit of a curveball. They have a dried pasta they have to use, but then we let them pick what they would call a mother spice or a traditional spice. So we should get some really interesting flavors from this one.
Are you looking forward to the tasting?
I'm always looking forward to food.
And of course, these students come up. When you're looking at the tasting, you talked a little bit about the creativity. When you're looking over at this next generation, I know you're obviously at the Blackthorn Club. You're coming up with different creations all the time. How important is that menu selection that they're working on when they get the ingredients?
Well, I mean, it's all got to make sense, right? I mean, every ingredient has to play off of one another to make sure that the whole dish, and honestly, the whole course matches. And so, we've seen some that don't and some that do, and hopefully, that's what we get is a cohesive menu throughout.
Is it fun to be part of that and then get to see the winners come through?
Yeah, and it's a little bit on seeing the disappointment on the second place ones, because but to see the pride that comes out of the first place and see what they do and knowing that they're taking the trophy to their school and get to show that off, it's an excellent experience for them.
And for the record, you all 3 told me you are absolutely so impressed by the next generation.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like what you're seeing.
We really do. We're really grateful for it.
That's good. We're going to eat well in the days to come and the generations that's next, right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, as we said, of course, this culinary challenge continuing throughout the day with that award ceremony happening today at 4 o'clock. West Ridge High School won it last year. We'll see who will take that trophy home this year. Chris, right now I'm going to send it back to you in the studio. West Ridge just now getting ready to begin the process, and then, of course, 6 more schools will be having their chance to see what they can prepare here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Well, Amy, if they need a 15th judge there, you know, I'm always open for a to-go box if you'll bring one back a little later on.
I bet. Okay. Chris would like a to-go box if you don't eat it all. They're good. They're good. Yeah.
All right. We'll be back with more Daytime coming up.